So I recently did this sleep schedule test where the challenge was to wake up at the same time every day for a month. And when the month was over, the test had gone so well that I just continued, and now it's become an almost effortless habit. So before starting this challenge, I thought it was going to be hard. I thought I was going to suffer. And I had my reasons to believe this because I used to really dread having to get out of bed. So every morning I would debate with myself over whether I should continue to sleep because I might need it. I would reason with myself, or if I were going to do the one thing that I at least wanted at the time, and that was just crawl out of bed and start my day. Often I would actually cave into my sleepiness and I would snooze for maybe an hour or two, and the thing is that didn't even give me any more energy. I would just lose time and it would only leave me feeling disappointed with myself. And to make things worse, I had read a lot about sleep and I knew how important consistency is. If you're not familiar with this, I have another video as well as a blog post where I explain the science of sleep and why having a sleep schedule is so beneficial. So, I had the knowledge, I had tried implementing it, but I just kept failing. And I'm not saying that it's this, big health catastrophe if you don't wake up at the same time every day, but I just had these expectations of myself. I wanted to do this, but I just kept failing. As it turns out, my expectations on having to wake up at the same time every day couldn't have been further from the truth. So all those issues that I mentioned, the anxiety and everything, during that month, they were almost gone. I had almost no problem whatsoever getting up in the morning. Crazy, huh? So I can understand if you don't believe me, because I can hardly believe it myself. So never have one single habit change had such an impact on my life, at least not when it comes to health, because it's usually a matter of many small habits and an overall healthy lifestyle. And don't get me wrong, that is super important. Balance is key, but I truly believe that if you can change only one thing, then you should really try to improve your sleep. So why wasn't the challenge challenging? I think it's in part because I had already decided. I had no choice but to get up. There was no debate anymore, no arguing with myself, no anxiety. I just had to get out of bed because I had made a commitment to do that. And another reason has to do with why I did this to begin with, because the body thrives on habits. It likes to know when it's supposed to sleep and when it's supposed to wake up. So if you, for example, wake up at 6:30 every day, your body becomes used to it, so then it's not as hard anymore. I have now followed this sleep schedule for more than 2 months, and I still use an alarm, but I actually don't always need it. It's not unusual for me to wake up about 5 minutes or so before my alarm goes off, which feels really cool. It's like biohacking or something. And I'm also not as sensitive to a bad night's sleep. Though I usually have no trouble falling asleep, I've had a few nights when I've fallen asleep really late, but I was still able to get up at the same time next morning and have a more or less normal day. And that would have been almost impossible before, especially the getting up part. But the thing that I'm most happy about is that I've actually managed to remove a big source of anxiety in my life. So following a sleep schedule isn't painful, actually. It was not following a sleep schedule that made me suffer. And it might sound crazy, but I almost feel this inner peace. I can trust that I will be able to get up at 6:30 and start my day. And lastly, it's hard to say for sure, but I do think that I overall have more energy during the day. I still have days when I'm tired, of course, and I'm not perfect. I've overslept a couple of times, but that's okay, because it's not about the days, it's about the pattern. And now I actually have a great sleeping pattern. So what do you say? Are you going to give this sleep schedule thing a try maybe? And if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below. And if this has helped you in any way, please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more stuff like this. And do follow me on Instagram, Yulea's Adventure, and because I put lots of stuff like this there. So I think you will find it cool, maybe. And also, everything that I've said in this video is also available on a blog post on my website, yulea.co. And until next time, take care.